Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Killin' Swag with an upload in like 6 months and all. But today, I want to show you guys on how to get a good team. I'm not even gonna hit y'all with all like the edits and all that because I'm not even good at that stuff. So give me time because this is like basically the first YouTube video ever for me, kinda now again. But yeah, so nonetheless, this is my team and I've been doing non-stop grinding. Just yesterday, I did literally just yesterday. I'm uploading this video the same day as I'm recording this. I grinded my team from having Kyrie at point guard and having Steph at the backup, and every emeralds you see were those emeralds I got them through grinding. I also had Wiggins here. And I've been kind of working hard on the auction block as well. For this video is nothing but an informative video to show you exactly how I got to where I'm at right now. First, I did a mini pack opening, and I'm a terrible YouTuber already. I forgot to record it and all. So, nonetheless, I didn't anything that I pulled out of the pack opening, I kept. I did not sell at all. So don't think like, oh, he sold and then it's just like everything else was just super easy. I did not sell one card from the pack opening. However, I finished off the normal domination, and as you can see, I'm on historic domination now. I'm only on the second game. But what the main way of gaining MT, I could say, is finish through domination, and look what I've done. Every card I've gotten from domination, realistically and all, I completely sold back. So if I'm not finishing the set, I sell them back exactly, and that's been the moneymaker. There's a lot of cards like this, for example. This whole set of the Pistons is extremely expensive. As you can see, I think this is the most expensive set you could possibly do. And if you're wondering like, well, I don't want to do, some of these current collections and all that, they're going to be needed if you're going to want to do some of these historic collections, because whoever is the reward of the current collection goes towards the historic. So it's just like last year in regards of locking collections and all that. I locked this collection. I'm locking... I'm thinking about doing the Pacers. I don't know if I am or not. It's really cheap. It's really cheap. And I've been thinking on... I already did the Nuggets because I want Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf of the historic collection. Let me show this real quick. As you can see, he's really good. He's always been an extremely good player in 2K history, and getting this done very soon, just so I can go ahead and get Rudy Gay for the historic collection, as you can see here. So, nonetheless, I know there's a ton of sniping videos about how people are talking like you cannot snipe anymore, and I want to tell you that is a lie. If you want to snipe now and all that, the new way of doing sniping is you don't go to here. First off, don't go to the auction house. You're gonna be mad. Oh, clicking the wrong button twice. You're gonna be mad because look, as soon as, let's say something like you want to look at Steph Curry, right? And you're like, okay, I want to go ahead and refresh it a couple times. You can't do that because it resets it over and over again. So the way, it's best for hard scoping now. So let's say you wanted to check up on Curry and all that. Of course, I already got Curry, but let's say I want Kevin Durant. You do this, go to his name in the collection and just keep spamming that. And since it's a live auction, you'll be able to see that very soon and all. So this is the best way to snipe and all, and that's what I've been using. I've gotten a lot of the collections I've done, like the Bulls, the Nuggets, and the Nets. I've gotten them a little bit under market value and all, because it's sniping like that, and that's how you do it now. So that's the one thing I want to get through with that. And now let's go through with coaching and all that. So I don't know how many people actually paid attention to coaching, but coaching is going to mean a lot more with the system proficiency. It means how much your team is gonna play under the coach's way. You know, so see, we got what, pace and space. That's something that fits this team very well. But if I wanted to switch to another coach, say Gregg Popovich, look at the positives. It's improved defensive rebounding, but offense will go down, and we have a little more chances of getting fouls. So those are the negatives, and then you gotta have, as you see under the card, like the numbers, it says 21, 68 in some areas and all that. There's certain cards that fit these the best and all, and that's how you want to build your team. You want to build your team to your coach. Because if you want to have the best go through, have your team playing perfectly, let's say you want nothing but 3-pointers, get them nothing but 3-pointers and all that. And that's how it goes through. And here's another tip on it too. So, when you go through to the auction block and all, let's say you was looking through with coaches and all that. A lot of coaches are super cheap and all, but it goes in with the new strategy card thing. I'm breaking that down as well. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I'm gonna make sure I go through this everything that I know of the Myteam mode the best I can. And yeah, so if you go from bronze to, I believe, gold, you only get about a plus times 1 strategy card multiplier down in the bottom left, and they can use only 4 strategy cards, right? So strategy cards, it's these little things right over here. No, it's not that. Okay, it's here. So you only get 20 of these, and then you start quick selling them and all that. But so, like it says, it gives your team a temporary boost based on your selected points of emphasis when played during a timeout, which could be very useful when you're playing online and it's a tough game, or it's a good game and you want it to be even better for gameplay uses and all that other good stuff. So, as you can see, the gold coaches and everything below, they all go under a times 1 multiplier, right? And then when you go on to the next tier of coaches, which will be Emerald, it goes up to times 2. And that goes on to what I want to say is Ruby. Let me see this real quick. I think Ruby is the last one. And then, yeah, it goes to times 3 for Ruby and Amethyst. And they can use 4 strategy cards per game. So, you can basically call a timeout, things not going good for you. Strategy card. You can use 4 of them in the timeout. Well, not 4 of the strategy cards in the timeout. 4 single strategy cards per. God dang, I'm saying this really weird. 1 strategy card for each timeout, and this is gonna help you get stuff down that you're really gonna want through. So, and then the 3 times multiplier, it's increased again. So now you're going to have more of an increase. And times 3 strategy multiplier only goes through for Ruby and Amethyst. So those are going to be basically those coaches you've seen there and Steve Kerr. And that's how it goes from there. And then if you want to go with Gregg Popovich, who's a defensive-minded coach. So mind you this, you're going to want defensive players for him, which is why I'm not running him currently. I'm waiting till I get more of my team up and into the groove for this. As you can see with Greg, he can use 7 strategy cards and 5 of them. But remember, it doesn't make sense rolling with that coach just because of the strategy card and all that. It's best to roll with the coach with the highest system proficiency you can roll with in your team. Because what you want is, you want a team that can play into the system. Players that can play into the system. And you don't want to have a system that you're not running and running elsewhere, because you're going to be looking confused, and there's, like they said, there's different negatives for each one, as you can see on every single one of these. So that's that. I wanted to get that through to all y'all. You can still snipe, just saying that. You can still snipe. Make sure you finish off the 18 NBA current collection, because that is needed in order to finish off the historic NBA collection. We still gotta lock in cards and all that stuff, which I wish they had a flesh system like Madden, but hey, nonetheless. And for anybody that's probably gonna ask about Domination Grind and all that, the best thing I could say is it's not really a certain way to play. If you have a defensive-minded team, players that play defense and all that, because if you have a bunch of weak players that's not playing defense, it's going to be tough. It's literally going to be tough. The hardest team for me was Pelicans. Other people have harder teams to them and all, like the Knicks and all that other good stuff. But you want to play defense and transition the best, because you, as much as you could try and abuse a post, it really doesn't make sense to do that as much this year. So it's just fast paced, get some stops. They're gonna hit tough shots. They hit contested shots all the time. And yeah, I'll be uploading more videos very soon and all that. Like this video, let's say 10 likes, and I'll go ahead and upload a first gameplay with my team and all that. I don't think it's a Godsquad, but I mean, it is one of the better squads in this early game and all that. The team will definitely change up a little more, because I mean, I will have Sharif Abdul Rahim too, which I'm one card away. Let me show y'all this. So yeah, be sure to tune in on my Twitch. I stream all the time, pretty much. I think I'm gonna stream right after this video as soon as I upload. So yeah, thanks for tuning into the video. Sub if you like. I'm just here to help out anybody and everybody with the Myteam mode and getting people to understanding more. And oh, one last thing. For these goals, you don't have to do these all in order. There's been people that ask me this all the time on Twitch. You don't need to. You do them in your own order. So you want to do gold first, go ahead and do gold. But obviously everybody will recommend you to do silver first. Do the warm-up challenges, purchase with VC. I'm pretty sure somebody bought packs. Quick 1 game of 3-star and domination, 1 game of schedule. And you got to make sure you win that schedule game too, of course. So nonetheless, here's possibly some of the best tips I could give you guys for earlier on in the Myteam mode. And if there's anything else I find out, I'll be sure to report it right back to y'all guys. So without further ado, peace out.